Hello Aquarius, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your monthly reading for month of December 2019, and as usual, thank you for sharing, liking, watching my videos, and also thank you to those who has donated to this channel. Okay, all right. Okay, so without any further delay, let's get into this. Oh my God, I was meditating on your energy before I started this video, and I'm getting this, I don't know, I'm getting these strong feelings that you are gonna, I don't know, something is happening, man. I don't know, it's like something very exciting is happening, and you feel like, and I feel you feel like you are just acting out of your character. Like you don't usually act like that, but you are gonna act like, you feel like you're acting out of your character and you have no control over it. But this is very good energy I'm getting. It's not that something that you don't want to do it. It's like you kind of want to do it, but I feel like you are kind of on a roll here. So based on this, oh my God, as I'm talking, look at this Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's like this, you want to do something, like something so like out of your, like you don't really act that, like that way, you are not, you are not an impulsive sign, like, yeah. And this is not impulse, it feels very rushed with adrenaline. It feels very nice, it feels very that kind of is, it also has kind of dreamy nature to it, like something very fantastical, something very also celestial, something very like ethereal. All these things is coming together. Okay, look at how I'm talking. It's like, and I'm, for this reading, I feel like I need to get out of my regular structure, because this is not a structure. The energy I'm feeling is more free flowing, it's more free, it's kind of, it has this kind of breaking boundary kind of energy. So I'm just gonna, there will be no form, I'm just gonna pick up cards. It maybe, it's not that I'm gonna explain each card, it's like I'm just gonna pick up the energy and I'm just gonna go with it. So go with my flow. Okay, here you can slow down my video if you have hard to understand while I talk so fast. Okay, all right. So like that kind of thing, I really feel like something just, just like it just really stir your imagination. Look at this. Okay, Nine, oh my God, look at this Death, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So it feels like nothing, no stagnation here, no stagnation. It's not like it doesn't even feel like, you don't even feel like that okay, it doesn't even feel like it's transformation. You don't feel like, okay, what's happening? You are not calculating, you are not feeling like, okay, what's happening, why am I behaving like this? Is it some kind of transformation is happening? Is this some kind of metamorphosis happening? You completely tune down your mental stability, your mental stimuli. You are air sign, of course, so you are up in your air, you have a lot of ideas, you are visionary, but right now you are just going with the flow, and you cannot even help it. You cannot even stop and think and analyze and think about why it is happening, where this is coming from. All this kind of permutation, combination, calculation, everything is going out of the window, and it's like all you are kind of thinking about is like this Ace of Wands. It's like this kind of passionate, there is a lot of passion also involved. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that means like there is some kind of this sense of stagnation is over. There is no time for calculate, no time for like wait and watch. Look at this Five of Cups. Oh my God, if you're following me, I never do reading like this. This is like, even I'm very subdued kind of person. For me, being that much of energy is like very very much not me. Like that's what I'm trying to say, that you are gonna be acting out of your character. You're gonna be acting something that you usually don't do. You don't even realize that you can do it, but all of a sudden this energy kind of hit you, and you're kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna go with it. I have no other choice by going with it. Five of Cups in reverse. All this kind of melancholic, all this kind of stagnation, all this kind of kind of metamorphosis, all these cards are reversed. Those things are done. That phase is over. You are in the phase of something very celestial. Like I said, something you need to do, and you are feeling so emotionally and energetically charged that nothing can stop you. Five of Cups in reverse also tell me that there is no point of sadness. There is no time for looming over all the shadow. There's, it's like all of a sudden the sun has risen, like, and like everything, there is no time for looking at the shadow. There is no light time for looming in the dark. It's just only light and light forward. I don't know, there is a lot of hopeful and energetic and juvenile energy that you are gonna get in. Oh my god, this is not me. This, I cannot even stop talking. It's like on a roll. Oh my god, you're gonna be feeling like that. This is not me. I cannot even imagine I'm talking like this. Anyway, all right, okay. Like, so I'm gonna get more cards from Wild Unknown because I recently bought it and I just loving it. It's very, 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 very spiritual and very, very, very intuitive. In like, it just really forced me sometimes to go beyond my threshold. Okay. Nine of sorry, 10 of wands. So 10 of wands is also like, there is a sense of completion here. There's a sense of, like I said, all this stagnation, all this kind of holding back, nothing is working out. Okay, maybe it's not that all negative, nothing is working out. Sometimes you just, like, so much in, you're just thinking and processing. It's not that bad energy. It just sometimes slow you down. All this kind of slowness is gone. All this kind of work that you have right now, I feel like there is like a floatingness, there is like a lightness, there is like a feathery energy, and you feel like all this hard work, all these things is time to it's time for wrap it up. It's time for come to a culmination. It's not a time to overdo things. You are understanding that, and you are kind of getting into this kind of floaty nature, and you are kind of letting yourself flow with this energy that taking you something, new horizon, and you are gonna feel really, really good. And with this Ace of Wands, I'm also getting these feelings, that it's gonna be a lot of action. It's gonna be a lot of action which is passionate. Like, maybe you are, okay, be honest, you are kind of aloof sign in general. Like, you hang out and you do all this funny stuff, but internally you kind of aloof. You don't really let yourself be very emotionally and passionately involved with someone. So that kind of things, I think that's just gonna happen, and it's gonna get you come by surprise when you're gonna realize that you can actually like act like that. Okay, let's see what. Oh my god, I need a sip of water. This is so okay, we got temperance, and we got temperance in reverse, and we got 9 of pentacles. Now look at this 9 of pentacles. So much of yellow, so much of royalness, so much of, yellow is also about sacral chakras, our like self-esteem, self-dignity, self, like knowing yourself, like that kind of nature. It's like with the 10 and 9, like you are completing something, and then at the same time, the moment you complete something, you feel rejuvenated. You feel like you all of a sudden you feel like you are completely in your own element. Not even own element, actually, no, that's that's a misinterpretation. It's not you are not gonna feel your own element because it's something you're doing outside of your realm, outside of your character, but you are gonna feel home. Do you understand that? Even though you are not really doing stuff that you usually do, there is no familiarity there, but you are gonna feel that you are called to do this. So they are gonna be that kind of drag, that kind of passion, that kind of pull towards to do it, and you are gonna feel very, very on your own. You are gonna feel very, very nice about yourself, and there is, like I said, there is no stopping, there is no temperance here, and that's nice. There is no no calculation here. No, I'm gonna do this much, I'm gonna cut my clothes according to my like whatever. I can never finish the proverb, but anyway, you understand. Like, you are not chewing as like you are not taking food as much as you can chew. You are taking whatever you feel like, right now. That kind of freedom, nobody will structure you, nobody will give you a definition what to do it, how to do it, and that kind of like, it's kind of free flowing, and there is a lot of passion involved with Ace of Wands, because we started this reading with Ace of Wands, and like, Ace of Wands is all about passion, believe it or not, and there is a lot of phallic, and there is a lot of sexual connection to it. So there's gonna be those kind of things. Ace, wands, all this kind of phallic. Oh my god, this is actually really literally phallic symbol, but anyway, it doesn't have to be phallic, but you understand what I'm trying to say. It's just the sexual pull, and and sexual doesn't mean that you have to have sex with others. It's just a feeling, the sexuality within, those kind of stuff. Okay, let's see what more. Oh my god, I really need I need to drink water. This is not me. I'm so surprised that I can get into this kind of in that kind of energy. Oh, All right. Okay, let's see what's this happening. So many yellows, you know, like I feel like we, you know, like this Knight of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles is like so much of yellow, so there is like a vibrancy there, even though it's like a winter, it's like a so much of gray and kind of you know, mute colors out there. But I feel like you're gonna feel so vibrant because we started with Ace of Wands and all these things that's gonna hold you back, all these things that doesn't feel like that kind of energetically charged. You are not even gonna deal with it. You are on a flow, you are on a flow, you are on a roll even. Okay, let's see what else we can get. What else we can get for Aquarius in the month of December. Oh my god, you are gonna remember this month forever. You never felt this kind of energy. I don't think in a long run, or if not never. Okay. Oh, that's not. Let's see what else we can get. Let's see what else we can get for Aquarius. Let's see what else we can get. You see that Five of Cups in reverse? Oh god, Ten of Pentacles just flew out of my hand. Five of Cups is so much of grayness, everything in is backward. You are not looking for melancholy, you are not looking for what you did not get in past, you are not looking for what others gonna think, and you are not thinking about a relationship that's not working out, you are not thinking about the consequences, you are not thinking about what's gonna be output. You are just enjoying it, you are just being in the moment for the first time in a long run, or maybe first time in your life. You are just being in the moment and really feeling the sexuality in your fucking bones, you know, and vibrating with that kind of vibrance. And those with Ten of Cups is not about just family. To me, Ten of Cups is not about just the bubble happiness within the family. It's about connecting with a bigger world, with a larger world outside of ourselves. You know, it's beyond ourselves. When you are channeling your energy, not just containing within yourself, but channeling it out to others, compassionate, like this kind of, like I say, it's like a punch. It's like a punch of happiness and joy to the face of the world, to the face of the universe, and universe is bursting out. Universe is giving you all this energy that you asking for. You are like punching, not with aggression but with joy, with vivacious energy, you know. And that's what I'm feeling with it. So many 10 death, 10, like so many 10 here. There is something huge. This is like a completion. This is like something that you never thought that you can feel like this. It's like it's gonna make you. I feel like, seriously, I feel, you know, I feel the vibrate. I feel the vibration that your body gonna experience, your mind gonna experience. I'm feeling it. I'm sitting on my chair and I'm literally my body is kind of jumping. I mean, I wish you could see me, you know, like, but the thing is, you know, like with Ten of Cups and, you know, like so much of like Ten of Cups with Ace of Wands, I feel like it's gonna be filled with emotion and passion, filled with emotion and sexuality, filled with sensuality, intuition, and, you know, passion. Like it's like a perfect combination of this masculinity and femininity. And it's gonna, that's why when these two things comes together in a perfect balanced way, that's where the scale is perfectly in the middle, and you feel like nothing can tip you off, and you feel like all this energy is coming together, flowing towards you, because every universe got you, universe gave you that kind of harmony or balance, so that everything can flow together, flow towards something into the center without feeling any kind of blockage, without feeling any kind of holding back. Oh my god, Aquarius, what is this? Oh my god, I'm out of my breath. Let's see what you can get for Aquarius. Oh, I'm coming down a little. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna get more cards from Wild Diamond now. I think we got enough from this. Let's see what we have for Aquarius. Let's see what we have for Aquarius. Let's see what we have for Aquarius. Oh my god, Aquarius, you're gonna feel so good. You know, you will even feel these things, you know, in dream, you know. I'm also feeling that dreamy nature to it. And of course I told that in the beginning, but I feel like it's a literal dream. You're gonna feel this, you're gonna feel that this new energy It doesn't have to pertain to some person or anything. It doesn't have to pertain, it doesn't have to be in the box. It doesn't have to, whenever we talk about, okay, something new is coming, we always feel like what's the source of it. It doesn't have to have the source. It's all over everywhere. That's what you feel. It's like I said, like everything is channeling, because there's a perfect balance. Everything is channeling toward the center, and it's a cycle spoke. It's like everywhere, and like all over the place. There is no source, there is no particular person, there is no particular project that's giving you this. Overall, you are thriving on your life. You're getting the honey out of your life, baby. Here. Let's see. Father of, oh, two death. Look at this, death, another death, but this side is this is death is upright, and then we got Father of Swords. Father of Swords in reverse. Father of Swords, what is Father of Swords? It's all about mind. It's all about knowledge, wisdom, that earthy knowledge of wisdom that we gain from our senses, and from the previous, from our ancestor, and from like the book, and just by living, just by experiencing life, those kind of things. There's a Father of Swords which is very mind oriented. That thing, we are not using that. You are saying, okay, you know what, I respect all this mind knowledge. I respect how I come to a conclusion. I respect my own vision, that I can think beyond the literal, like a pity day-to-day life. I mean, it's not pity, but yeah, it could be, being Aquarius, I can go beyond larger than life, and I'm very proud of it. But right now, it's not the time. Right now, I'm gonna take break, and I'm gonna go on a journey that is filled with emotion and passion, but not with mind and calculation, not with mind and knowledge. I'm gonna gain knowledge, new knowledge, without being sterile in my own form of knowledge. I'm gonna go for new journey, baby. Here, and with death double, like twice, there is a huge, emphasis on something coming to an end, something, your previous energy coming to an end, and you cannot help it. Death is something that is gonna happen no matter what, whether you want it or not. It's gonna happen eventually. So death is like that, like this changes whether you are comfortable or not, whether you are vibing with it or not. Here it is, baby, and it's gonna happen. I don't know why I'm saying baby so much. This is not me. I feel like I really do not talk like this, but it's fine. I love it. That's the thing. Like, you are gonna feel like, oh my god, what is happening, but you're gonna loving it. That's what I feel by, like, you are gonna be so much in your element, even though it's not your element. You know what I'm trying to say? Okay, let's see. Oh my god, so many things came out. What is that? Okay, this is the moon. Then we got Six of Wands. Okay, Six of Wands, victory, and not only victory for the outer, it's not a pride kind of victory. Here I feel like, they look at this, the butterfly is a transformation within. Butterfly is like, once you're a butterfly, if they never knew that you are a caterpillar, they would never know what kind of life you had. All they knew that a butterfly. For others, this is not a transformation. Transformation is for you. Transformation, you feel the change, because you know how you live like a caterpillar. Now you know how it feel like being a butterfly. Two different kind of element. One is kind of crawling on the ground, another is flying in the air. Two different, experiencing a world or experiences surrounding completely differently, because your modality has changed, and only you can know this change, and it's not for the other one. So that's why it is victory, because you know the change. You know where you have and where you have been and where you are. That doesn't mean where you have been is bad or inferior. Everything is experience. Is nothing is superior, nothing is inferior. We learn everything. We learn so much from every experience we have. So nothing is looked down on. So with that, oh my god, justice, we got justice. Something, I also feel like that with this, they are gonna be, you are gonna be sometimes, like, you are gonna be in your emotion plays a huge role, because we got 10 of cups here. 10 of cups is also very emotional. Moon is all about internal. Moon is all about getting soaked in your own emotion and not being worried about things that externally matters. It's a more spiritual card. Moon is very spiritual card, because you're you're seeking for your internal truth. And like right now, those things are not gonna come from the point of mind, like Father of Swords would have done, but it's gonna come from something within, and you're not gonna even feel any pressure. It's gonna happen, just gonna happen. It's like something is coming, and it doesn't have to push. The cloud is already making the path for this to pass on. It's like that kind of thing. You are not gonna push. You are not gonna feel like you are in a moon energy. You are not gonna feel like you are deliberately pushing yourself to get to know yourself. You are in a truth. There are gonna be no pressure and no push. There are gonna be only flow. But with like within this flow, you are gonna feel your emotion. You are gonna feel your inner truth, and you are gonna vibing with this energy so much. Even though you initially may feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it's not gonna hold you for long, because you eventually you're gonna feel this kind of transformation, and you're gonna be very proud of yourself. Even though you sometimes feel like, what did I do? I am not doing anything. I'm on an autopilot mode, and can I really credit myself for this? What's happening? But no, you called for it. You made your mind body ready to accept this kind of energy. If your mind or body was not ready, you would have not accepted this. It would have just come and bounced back and gone away. But it's staying with you, and it's changing you, and you're feeling all this energy because you did this work in past to make your mind and body ready to accept this. Okay, and justice, that's what the justice is. Just what the justice is, because you did just to yourself, because you did work, you did make yourself open enough. You did make your spirit, body, mind open enough to accept different kind of energy which might not align with your by default energy, but you are not pushing it away. You are not just canceling it out just because it doesn't feel familiar. That kind of identity, that kind of knowing, that kind of accepting comes from a deeper knowledge of wisdom, and you acquired that wisdom, you allowed that. So please don't think that you don't hold any credit for this, because like it, even though justice is a major arcana, something is happening that you cannot stop. Death is major arcana, then like the moon is major arcana. All this major arcana is happening. Sometimes you may feel like that, I don't why it is happening, I'm out of control. No, you are not out of control. You are on autopilot because you already did your work. So just enjoy the ride. Don't feel like you are out of control. No, they don't feel that, because it's not you are completely in control. Just the only difference that you are not holding the you are not holding the will, because the will is already set, because you work towards it. Okay, let's get few more cards. Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh my god, this is like full of energy. Look at this, 10 of Pentacles, butterfly all over the place. Like this is gonna feel so beautiful. Aquarius, don't even second doubt it. Don't feel like this is not my nature, I should be worried. This is something abnormal is happening, because I'm never talked like that, and all of a sudden I'm talking like this. Am I going crazy? No, you are not going crazy. You are just prepare your body to accept different kind of energy which is not yours. But it's fine. What we are changing, we are evolving. So yesterday what was mine, today is could be not mine, tomorrow is be mine again, and those kind of like whatever we are gaining, it can be completely different in nature, because we are evolving. As we are evolving, our need and our what we attract from the universe changes. So be just open, be just Aquarius, man. You are your mind is so expanded that nobody can even compare with. So just be that. Don't be narrow here. Yeah, the strength just pop out. Strength is like, yeah, this is calling for so many major arcana is coming out, because the universe is asking for you to have that strength, because you need to have that strength, you need to have that faith in you, you need to have that trust in you, that anything that's different than you have already like used to experience doesn't mean is bad, doesn't mean that you are going crazy, doesn't mean that is nothing abnormal. Change is the only constant thing. Yeah, it's sometimes it sounds like cliche, but this is truth, absolutely truth. And that's why sometimes to embody those kind of changes fluidly, we need a lot of inner strength, we need a lot of inner gardening, and a lot of like pampering. Just don't be too harsh on yourself. We have all this little child inside, just pamper it, and it's gonna be flowing, it's gonna be only flourishing, and you are gonna be so enchanted by this. Oh my god, after this I'm gonna take a 1 hour nap. I'm already feeling, now I'm not feeling like depleted with my energy, but this is so different, but I'm liking it. Oh my god, this is like, we should not be we should not be boxed with our own experiences and things that things are only in one way or other. Just the moment you open it up for the openness, whatever happens, I'm gonna accept it and I'm gonna go with it, I'm gonna ride with it, and then I'm gonna decide whether I like it or not. That's a aftermath. But beyond, in the moment, I'm gonna go with it. That kind of mentality, oh my god, it feels so nice, because then you get filled with so many different kind of experience that you never imagine that you can ever have. Okay, okay. All the Daughter of Wands in reverse, Daughter of Wands in reverse. Yeah, like I feel like Daughter of Wands in reverse because it's like a serpent. I feel like something Daughter of Wands is like in normal tarot, it's like a Page of Wands. But what Page of Wands is? Page of Wands is all about idea. It's a lofty idea, has this desire, but he doesn't really know how to actualize it, how to capitalize it, how to make it real. But Daughter of Wands in reverse tells me that you are beyond Daughter of Wands because you are in the Ace of Wands. So, I mean, what are you talking about? You are not talking about for ground floor, you are talking about 105th floor. I mean, you already pass all this thing, you already have these lofty ideas, and you have been working on it. But right now it's just a ride, it's just a time for just go with it, full in. That's something I'm hearing. Full in, give your everything. Don't hold anything back. Just enjoy this month. You're gonna be enchanted starting new year. Oh my god, the Hierophant in reverse. Yes, like like I said, like a sterility in knowledge. Like, how I know everything, and my way of knowing is the only way of knowing, and I'm not gonna listen to any other else because they don't speak the same language I speak, and their language is not literally, what I'm talking. It's not just different kind of language. It's not literal language. It's the language of life, language of our own being. Like they don't see the way I see things. Their knowledge is not my knowledge, so I'm just gonna disapprove of them. No, you are not holding that key so tightly. It's in reverse. You are letting that sterility of knowledge go. You are redefining how knowledge should be accumulated, how knowledge should be like acquired. It's a constant flow of waves. It's never a stagnant pond which can only breed mosquitoes. Like no, not like that. Okay, oh my god, I can go for hours with this energy. And seriously, trust me, this is not my energy usual, but I'm not tired at all. I'm actually very, 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 very refreshed. I kind of want to go on for an hour, but I will not, but I kind of want to. Okay, let's see. Okay, Ace of Swords. Yeah, all the swords in reverse. You are not using your mind at all. You are not using, Father of Pentacles in reverse. Father of Pentacles in reverse. But Father of Pentacles, I like the color. Of the antlers. Is like a rainbow color. Like multiple colors are coming. What is rainbow? To be honest, what is rainbow? Right now, it's obviously in our political. It's a it's a pride sign. It's a sign for LGBTQ plus, but it's also what is LGBTQ, what is pride is and what is rainbow is the accumulation of all these colors in it, and which is not like they're blending into one, but they're blending, but they're also not losing their originality. So every color is coming on its own, every color showing their own color, but at the same time they are together, they are creating this harmony. That's what rainbow is. That's what actually rainbow is. It's like just inclusiveness. With Father of Pentacles, you are thinking about all these things gonna bring inclusiveness, but not to a calculative way. Father of Pentacles is like a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is very stable, very like a very earthy nurturer, very like I know how to grow wealth, know how to earn money, know how to support all these things. Hold on, my battery gonna. Oh, let me change the battery. Like like knows how to grow things, how to make things stable, how to build, and they, because they build brick by brick, they also very slow and steady. But right now, even though you have all this color flowing to you, like I said, it's like a cycle spoke, everything's coming to a center because everything is balanced. But you are not thinking about building brick by brick. That kind of patience, that kind of slowness, you are just you are not even charging hand. You are just, your body, you are just submitting yourself to your body, to the universe, and you are just riding it. And everything that you are experiencing, you are not pushing anything, there is no force involved. You are just there and you are experiencing everything, you are just experiencing everything. So that's why Father of Pentacles and Reverse, Father of Pentacles and Reverse, that means you have that ability to bring the collective wealth, bring that collective, improvement. But you are not doing it planning wise, you are just letting it come to you. That's what you are doing, Aquarius, that's what you are doing. Okay, I can go on, but I don't know, I'm not sure, like, I spoke so fast. I'm not sure if this is something that, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking. I'm always thinking like this is, because this is even though you guys don't talk to me directly, it's like a one-way channel, but it's never a one-way channel. I am in tune with your energy and I'm talking to you, so I'm always very conscious about how you are taking in. It's not that, it's not to please you or not to, it's not that kind of energy. It's like, are we on the same page when you are talking? That kind of things always on my mind. So I don't know how it's gonna go, but this is what I got. Trust me, this is what I got, and I felt it and I just went with it. And so I feel like that's what you are gonna feel like. You are just go with it. It's gonna feel very, very nice. Trust me, I'm in your energy and I'm feeling so much blissful. I'm feeling so much lightness in my chest. But seriously, I can even feel the air movement in my chest, that kind of light and awareness of your own body I'm feeling. So please just let it allow. Don't get into this from like a swords energy. Don't get into your normal Aquarius energy. No. You are expansive. You are expansive, like sign. Please be you. But even though it doesn't gonna feel familiar, but always remember, with Nine of Pentacles, like I said, it's gonna be different than usual, but you are gonna feel home. That's all you matters. Okay, all right, I'm gonna see you next time. Okay, thank you so much for joining me here. Take care. Bye bye.